three, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. And it's post in at center. Now that we're at the midway point of the season, Richard, what do you say to teams near the top of the standings?
That it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We've got plenty of season left, and even though they've played well so far, you can't afford to get complacent. There's not a lot of flash in Pirtle's game, but he doesn't need it. He's reliable and sturdy in that middle.
And that one falls for Pirtle. And so Pirtle nails both of them. Now Curry. To the wing on the left. Gordon with a steal. Here's Banks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Transition basketball. The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's the captain. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Pass to the captain. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Gordon pulls it in. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, you know each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gordon. Got a hand on it. Outside, Pajemski. Here's Barber. Out to the right wing. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Now here's DiVincenzo in the game against New York. Very impressive.
What a slam by Jakob. You could see the confidence that he plays with down low.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry passes to the captain. Out left to the wing. Here's Barber. Offensive rebound. Knocked away. Gordon, the pass to James. It's blocked. They retain possession. Here's the captain, defended by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Banks gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's the captain, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Gordon. Count it.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Pass to the captain. Outside Curry. There's the three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Pirtle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Just staying active. That's a big part of Pirtle's game.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. And the Warriors making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Warriors trailing. Now Pajimski. Pass to Barber. Here's the captain. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It's deflected.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Pirtle with the bucket.
Nice bucket. Jakob with good size, and he knows how to use it.
Pass to Pajimski. Here's the captain. Here's Curry. DiVincenzo covering. Over to the left wing. Here's the captain. That three's off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
They double him with Curry. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gordon with a steal. Here's Banks. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Gordon down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
And the athleticism of Gordon helps on the offensive glass. I just love when he goes after second chance scoring opportunities like that.
Now here's Curry. No made baskets yet. Here's the captain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And the way they fought in that fourth quarter was just inspiring. They deserved to win that game based on their fortitude.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him. It's Dinwiddie on the wing, averaging around 5 points a game. And a nice finish on the layup.
What a move to get himself open, and then Dinwiddie cans the shot on top of him.
Here's Armstrong. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Out to the wing. Pass to the captain. Here's Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Bell. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to the captain. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Dinwiddie with it. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. And he's checked in for the Warriors.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Terrence Mann.
To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. Armstrong grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 6. Down low. It's stolen by James. And here's Kuminga for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Kinsey. Butler with the ball. 1:07 left in the first. And he comes up with a bucket.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Now, here is James. 9 points in his last outing. Dinwiddie, right side. Out to James. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Takes it inside.
When you have Dinwiddie as a teammate, you have to be ready. Spencer is a tremendous distributor.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Armstrong. Butler on the wing. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Santos in at small forward. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. DiVincenzo, the pass to Isaac. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Launches it from deep. That shot off. And the Warriors shooting just under 40% from the field. Man. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Man's got his first points of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Isaac. Kuminga down low. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Warriors trail by 7. It's Pajemski on the wing. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And so
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past it. Sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat your feathers up. Ever the shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. Remember? No, you ain't love me. But tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2, the interceptor badge. Favorite badge in the game, I would say, is great when you're playing patient, and lane steals is big as well. And number 3, challenger. I'd say you'd have to jump at an opponent every time they try to shoot the ball, or definitely hold your hands up. Don't put your hands down or you're going to get shot over.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want to player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here. And if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get into the double rep events. If you guys happen to see me in an event, make sure you send me a team invite and let's lock in for the summer.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill, or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Isaac out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bell. And it's Banks in at the shooting guard position. Passes it to Bell. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 52 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Pajemski. DiVincenzo against Curry. The captain passes to Curry. 2 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
The first one falls.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Barber's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Isaac. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now here's Banks. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. The Warriors pull it in. The captain's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Knocks it loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Podziemski. To the left wing. Here's the captain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The captain's got 15.
Coming off a big His confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Kuminga. Shoots a fader. And again, the Lakers no good. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the inside, the captain, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now just a 5-point Laker lead. On the wing, Isaac. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Banks. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's the pass to Barton. Here's the captain. Outside for Curry. Clock at 4. From the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. To end the drought, Isaac misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Pass to Pajemski. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
You know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Vanderbilt comes in for Aaron Gordon. James checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First in shooting percentage. And they're also first in points allowed. No team is better at taking the other side's star out of rhythm.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
Second team foul.
Here's Barber. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Passes it to the captain. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's the captain. Pass to Kinsey. They get a hand on it, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been. And with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
The Lakers trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
James in the high post. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Kinsey. Knocked away. And stolen by James. All going up court. On the wing, Dinwiddie. He's covered by Armstrong. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Stephen Curry.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
He's off on the first.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Armstrong. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
At the line for
Their
the
chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And stolen by Butler. Here's the captain, James covering. And Butler with the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 4.
JB not backing away from fighting for position, showing the athleticism on the putback.
Inside, here's Bell, and that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed 3 from the captain. Pass to Bell. Tipped away. He's all alone. Here's the captain. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Lakers trail by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James. Warriors with the rebound. The captain's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line.
And the first one goes.
Number 3, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from the captain. James with it. From deep three-point territory. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
42. The Lakers 36. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Barber is out there with the captain, and it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Here's Barber. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers trail by 6. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Warriors leading by 6. The pass to the captain. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Here's Curry. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Pass to the captain. Back to Curry. Pass to the captain. Here's Podziemski. James defending. Offensive rebound. The captain. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. The captain's got 4 this quarter. Lakers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry against DiVincenzo. James looking around. Count the basket. James has got 5. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Banks. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at the captain. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here's Pajemski. Hasn't made one yet. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Gordon. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And he dunks it down.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Kuminga. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Here's the captain. He has 29. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Back to man. A 3-ball. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles basketball.
We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Well, you look at the captain, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Here's the captain. That shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Now here's DiVincenzo. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. A shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Pajemski. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Post. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
James outside. Back to Isaac. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to the captain. On the wing, man. He's covered by Isaac. Pajemski on the wing. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also changing it up. Bell comes in for Gordon, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Well, their pass to the captain. Tries again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Now here's Kuminga. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the pass to Santos. To the wing on the left. Here's Kinsey. James defending. Man can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that.
To the middle. He's checked in for Armstrong. So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 4. Passes to the captain. Golden State moving it around. And it's good for 2. The captain's got 31 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's blocked. Here's the captain. Dinwiddie covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And here we can check out the score for him. The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Banks checked in for Los Angeles. 1:49 left to play in the third. Pass to Bell. Second chance shot. Missed inside.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's the captain. 33 points for him. Outside for Curry. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
No coverage that time. Banks has got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Curry with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.